welcome to my Flosstube channel, XO Needle in the Hay XO. You can also find me on Instagram at XO Needle in the Hay XO. This is a channel about cross stitch mostly. Today is July 16th, 2024, and this is a Flosstube Extra. Normally, I film every 2 weeks. Well, by normally I mean 3 times now. I filmed every 2 weeks. And I wanted to try and stay on that schedule, but I know that I won't be able to next week, so I thought I would quickly put up a Flosstube Extra. I've been super busy getting ready for my tutorial at Midsummer Stitch on Saturday. I have rearranged my whole studio so that I could have a camera set up. It was pretty chaotic this morning, but I'm settled in now. I'm sweaty, but I'm done, and I thought, what better time than now to make a Flosstube Extra. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants today, so if you'll bear with me. I thought for this video, in honor of the Stitch Along, Halloween is a Lifestyle, I would show you some of my Halloween finishes because I agree, Halloween is a lifestyle. The Stitch Along is being hosted by Andy of Crow Stitcher on YouTube and Instagram, and also Rebecca of Beck Stitches Everything on YouTube and Instagram. So I have no notes today, just a pile to my left here of finishes and some fully finished objects, but you know, that's not really my strong suit, so you'll probably see a lot of wrinkled finishes. Okay, let's just get started. These are in no particular order, just, you know, what I gathered around the house. I'll try to remember the names of the patterns. I do know all the designers, but probably not the names, and probably not what I stitched them on, because that was before I really took good notes on the linen and the floss that I used. Okay, the first one is actually fully finished. Don't get used to that. This is a pattern by Modern Folk Embroidery. This is my familiar. I stitched this for my husband. He has a thing for rats, so anytime I see a rat pattern, I stitch it for him. You know, and I actually do know that I stitched this with Weeks Dye Works in the color Coal, because I have a giant stash of that. It's my favorite Weeks Dye Works color. And the linen, I'm not sure. It's probably 36 count though. 36 count, because that's what I was using a lot of last year. This was done October of 2023 by Modern Folk Embroidery, called This Is My Familiar. It's in his Dark Crosses collection. So pretty. And I got this frame at Home Goods. I'm always looking for a good black frame. Next up, ooh, there's actually a whole bunch of these. You know, I'm pretty okay, no, I know that these are Christmas stitches, but for me, I don't know. I see them as Halloween, because like it's, well, you'll see. This is some Blackwork Angels by Prairie Schooler. I have a little board here to use. I believe that there are 6 angels total in the pattern. I just love, don't you think they're really goth? And it was the first time and only time I've ever used the, I think it's called Treasure Braid. That was kind of a pain. I have a few done, so let me show you all of them. This one is Peace. Sorry, I dropped one. She's with her doves. See that? I just love the black work on this. I don't know if I'm, you know, doing the black work correctly. I don't know the technique, but I really am loving how they turned out. That's 2. I haven't done all 6 of them yet. Let's see how many I have. Here's love. And I'm sorry, since I'm kind of doing this impromptu, I didn't think to pull out the pattern. But you know what? I think I'll post a picture of the pattern on my Instagram after. And I have one more that I semi-finished. It's in this stack somewhere, I think. Excuse me. Okay, super unorganized. I don't see it anywhere. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I found her. Isn't she pretty? I love those vines. So this one, I kind of finished. I backed it. I think I'm gonna make them into ornaments. I'm not sure. I also have this, so I got this like tombstone thing at Michael's last year, I think, or maybe the year before, and I was thinking I could like put Velcro on it and, you know, Velcro the back of my angels, and I could switch them out. And I actually have some other Prairie Schoolers that this could work with. So either ornaments or could go on here for display. I wish I had gotten more of these. Maybe I'm hoping they'll come out with more next year. Okay, so those are my Blackwork Angels by Prairie Schooler. This I stitched on antique white Zweigart 36 count. Pretty sure 36 count. Yeah, and definitely, again, I use the same Weeks Dye Works by Cole. I mean, Cole by Weeks Dye Works. And I believe it's called Treasure Braid. What's next? Ooh. Next is, I'm sorry, I don't know the name of this pattern, but this is Carriage House Samplings. This may have been my first time using 40 count. I think so. And then I just became hooked on 40 count. And I'm sure that this was all the called for colors. But most likely I replaced whatever called for black or gray with the Cole Weeks Dye Works. I'm sorry, I have to show you again. I love this one so much. And yeah, another cheapy frame. I finished fully finished a lot more pieces last year than this year, that's for sure. This was done probably in October 2023 as well. Next is another modern folk embroidery. Put this up on my board. The name of the pattern is Got the Morbs. Again, Weeks Dye Works in Cole. And most likely 36 count. This was super fun. I'm trying to do everything in the Dark Crosses collection. I stalled out a little bit because I had to UFO All Are Equal in Death. That was a disaster. We'll be back though. This has got the Morbs. Next is a rat piece by Tuscan Cardinal from her book. I don't remember the name of the book. I think is it Dark Stitches? I'm not sure. It's on my Instagram. This is all the called for DMC. And you know, I think this was my first time using Ada, and it's 18 count. My first time using Ada, my first time having a lot of trouble seeing Ada, so my stitchers aren't great on it, but he's super cute. I need a frame for this so my husband can keep it on his desk. There are a lot of good patterns in that Tuscan Cardinal book. Next, it's another modern folk embroidery from the Dark Crosses collection. I do not know the name of this one. Oops, sorry. But it's an Edgar Allan Poe quote. I just love monochromatic stitches. I haven't really done one of these in a while. Well, I guess I'm working on the long dog right now. But I've really branched out into samplers and vintage this year. You know, the tag is still on this fabric, so I can tell you what it is. It's 36 count. Picture this plus in the color Wren. This is pretty large. I didn't expect it to be that big when I started. I'd love to get that framed. Maybe we need to have a live finishing party or something. This one you've seen before, but I'm gonna show it off again. Check her out. Blackbird Fracture by Plum Street Samplers? Plum Street Designs? I can never remember. All the called for DMC. I love stitching the birds and the fence actually on this one. I don't know what it is. I actually kind of like doing a border. So pretty. That's 36 count, and I believe the color name is Parchment, but I can't remember the fabric maker. I'm sure you know. Maybe it's Picture This Plus? Okay, I just have a few more. It's a short little extra. Okay. This I also stitched last year. October 2023, I was really super productive. This is Hocus Pocus by Prairie Schooler. I just love this. So this I know is stitched on 32 count lamb's wool. I think, yes, lamb's wool is the name of the fabric. I think it might be a witchel. It's whatever the called for is, because I stitch all of my Halloween, really all of my Prairie Schoolers except for Black Work Angels, I stitch on the called for fabric because I just want my collection to be consistent. How pretty. This was so fun to stitch, like piecing together a quilt or putting a puzzle together. And the chain border, so good. The hand. Pamela Bird Smith, just, she's a genius. I really hope I can stitch all of her Halloween stitches in my lifetime. If I should be so lucky. So that's Hocus Pocus, called for DMC and fabric. This one, I believe, is Nevermore. How fun. Look at that cute little bat. Now this one, okay, I never normally do this, but there is a fudge in this one. I messed up a whole row in the house. I skipped a row. Everything got a little bit off, but I don't think you can tell. I just felt like I should be honest and let you know. Normally, I'm a frogger. I need everything to be as charted, but with this one, I couldn't. I discovered the mistake way too late. Oh my God, look at those hands. Everything about this. The hands, the urn, all of the bats. So good. And again, 32 count lamb's wool and called for DMC. All the Halloween stitches mostly call for the same colors, which I love. Those really need to be framed. Let me show you. You've seen these before as well from my Stitchy Case videos. But here are two of the smalls. I think these must be from the Nevermore chart. These are the smalls from the Nevermore chart. All the Prairie Schooler Halloween charts have smalls that come with them that are so, so good. So this is another one that I thought I could have Velcro to put on my little tombstone. But I only have one tombstone. Shouldn't they all be displayed, you know, in all their glory all at once I have more? So I think these are Halloween tree worthy, which I saw actually today that the Halloween tree is on sale for Prime Day. I'm gonna pass though for now. Gotta pass. Okay, I have one more that I found, at least, or that I could think of. This is a biggie. This one is under glass. It's one of the first stitches I ever completed. After this, I stopped putting my things under glass because of the glare, and I don't like for my stitches to be smushed. But this one, she's so good. This is Sleepy Hollow by Hello from Liz Matthews. I'm gonna sort of do this so you don't see the ring light. So pretty. I love this, and I remember it was so difficult for me at the time. I must have stitched this, I don't know, 3 years ago, but I was determined. You know, I need to probably leave myself this much margin all the time. This is when I, again, first started and was being super duper safe. Oh, so sorry about the glare. You know, I think I will take this out of glass because I don't think this glass is glued in. And then maybe I'll show you one day when it's not under glass. Hello from Liz Matthews, Sleepy Hollow. Okay, that is my last piece that I have to show. Again, the Sal is Halloween is a Lifestyle, hosted by Crow Stitcher and Beck Stitches Everything. I think I'm gonna sign off. Thank you so much for spending those 15 minutes with me amidst my chaos getting ready for Midsummer Stitch. I hope I see you at a stitching table or in my tutorial. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.